Hey, welcome back to OVERWRITE, the show where we rethink games. It's the final day, the world's gonna end, boo-hoo.
And I'm Sai.
And I'm Kuamon. I was gonna get to that. You're so
I'm
busy.
impatient. I want to say my name.
Anyway, we were gonna use this flower, but of course, some guy has to stop us with his ginormous bags.
He's the owner of the flower.
Screw private property.
He bought it.
Long live socialism.
What are you talking about? Capitalism, man.
This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. Okay, talk to me. So the town's carnival is starting to look a little iffy. Thinking of closing up shop. Dude, you literally just got here. Anyway, he wants a moon tier, so we have a moon tier. So let's give it to him.
Further along in the game, and this is a part of the game that I never really did as a kid. That I only did just.
Oh, you mean the side quest?
Yeah. This is a side quest, and this is a pretty long side quest.
It is.
Because you go all the way back to a.
Well, you need to have you need to have all the areas unlocked to really complete it. But yeah, so he gave us the land title deed in exchange for the moon steer. So now we can use this flower, and oh my god, the camera is terrible. It is we're literally just looking at a piece of wood.
It's trying to find a good angle, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
no, it just doesn't go.
I understand. It was 2000. We were only just figuring out 3D, but oh my god, this camera has not aged well at all.
I think it's because it has predetermined angles for conversations. Where it goes at about 45 degrees, regardless of where and a certain distance.
Right.
But it doesn't
take into account other
take
objects.
into account that there might be other objects clipping in the view.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Anyway, we can now use this to hide from horrible dogs, and more importantly, if I remember correctly, we can do this.
No.
God, seriously? No?
No, you have to do it with the hook shot, I'm pretty sure. That is for later. Go back.
Okay, so we can't do that yet. Anyway. We have a couple of time to
we have a couple
through,
hours to
so let's go to the bank.
Right. Let's finally talk about the banker.
The bank is one of the craziest things. First of all, screw all those parents out there who said, you can't learn things through video games. I learned how banks work with this game.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Learn how to cheat a bank with this game. Anyway, the bank is a great addition to this game because of how the 3-day system works.
Yeah, so
when you walked into Termina, you didn't have any items and any rupees on you, right?
Right.
So...
Because they got stolen by the Skull Kid.
Of course. Or because you weren't bringing any. But anything that you get within Termina, when you go back in time, gets...
Are we spoiling that already? We're going to go back in time?
I mean, the game is 18 years old.
If you didn't know it by now, you should have known already.
Spoiler alert! Way too late. Anyway, when you go back in time, you lose every item that you got in Termina because technically you haven't been to Termina.
Right, including all your rupees.
Exactly. Burdo. So this guy is right now, he's gonna tattoo you. And he's gonna tattoo you with the amount of rupees that he received from you.
Right.
But that tattoo doesn't leave when you go back in time.
Yeah, no, Link's physical body travels from between the 3 days.
Right.
And it doesn't change.
And it doesn't change.
It's the things around him that change.
The things around him change. And technically, this guy, when you go back in time, hasn't received those 72 rupees. He just thinks he has because you got a tattoo on you that says that you gave him 72 rupees.
Right.
So, if you go back in time and you make a withdrawal for 72 rupees, he's gonna be in the red for 72 rupees. You're taking out money that does not belong to you. You're being kind of a douchebag with that.
Isn't that dark?
That's pretty dark.
But
and that's the lightest thing in the game.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I mean is there's a bunch of things about this game. Yeah, I definitely can't make it here. I could have sworn you could. But Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think I need to
You need
be a human being at the very least.
Pretty sure you need the hug shit.
There's good money in those too.
I think that one has like 20 rupees.
Right. It's just I wanted money because I want to show some of the other things we can do.
Go
before the end of the world.
Go withdraw your own money.
No, I don't want to withdraw my own money. I'm saving for a yacht. At the end of the world.
And the end of the world.
Yes.
Saving money for the end of the world. You can't use it.
Look, man, this game taught me fiscal responsibility, okay? You need to save money to, like, have money. Otherwise, you're not getting anywhere.
When you go back in time, you're not going to have any money.
Well,
you need to save it.
We're going to have electronic money. Like, it says so in my bank account.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's not electronic, but okay.
Well, it's basically electronic money. I can't get anything as a deck to scrub. I hate being a deck to scrub.
You also need to be human. And that's good because you're supposed to be frustrated, remember?
I remember. It's just, it's
annoying.
Annoying as all hell. Come on.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go, I'm not sure. I want to, we have, time to kill. It's midnight.
It's midnight!
Oh my god, it's midnight! The world is rumbling. What is going on?
Literally couldn't have timed that better.
Perfect timing. Anyway, so it's midnight, fireworks, it's a carnival, but town's empty because people ran away because they're smart. Because the moon's gonna fall down, and we're stupid, and we're here in the middle of where it's gonna crash land.
I mean, they kind of closed the door on us. We can't go away.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember because we're a child and we need a weapon to go. It's like, man, have you seen the moon? This is not the time.
Not cool, bro.
To be worried about if I have weapons or if I'm of age or whatever. So anyway, we're going up to the tower because we're masochistic or something.
Okay, so there's gonna be a very interesting thing that's gonna happen in a second. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna grab the extra heart.
Oh yeah.
Thingy.
Health recovery.
Didn't
really need it, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I just want to show something real quick here. The reason we had to use the Deku Flower is because Deku Scrub Link is kind of a scrub and he can't get up there.
Yeah, he's too short. Anyway. Interesting thing that's gonna happen now. That I don't know if I should start talking about this right now, but whatever, I'm gonna start talking about this right now. So remember when you were shooting the balloons? What the balloons had on them?
The Majora's Mask?
Exactly.
Right.
They were teaching you stuff.
Oh, well, I mean,
they were teaching you stuff in video games. Oh my god.
Learning things in OVERWRITE. Oh
yeah,
god. Good game design. Oh my god.
They were teaching you how to play a game because you're gonna have to do that now.
And is that like a hint or something?
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah. No, 100%. So anyway, we found School Kid and Tail, and he's going like, sis, and she's going like, Tail, we've been looking for you two for 3 days. And she's like, hey, School Kid, what if you gave that Master Warning back now? Because I'm all motherly now and thinking responsibly.
Now she's responsible.
Yeah. And then this guy's like, swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon, hurry, the four who are there, bring them here. Could you be any more cryptic? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
There's thousands of people in this universe and you want me to bring 4? I can bring 4 from this town.
Anyway, so Skull Kid's being kind of a douche and hitting his friends over their face, their body,
their
entire
side?
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. That depends on how fairy
I'm not sure how fairy anatomy works in the Zelda universe.
If y'all know how it works, comment and subscribe.
Comment, subscribe, leave your comments down below. Don't send us your fairy porn, please. This is a children's show.
Non-perverted fairy scientific pictures, please.
Anyway, so real talk, shit just got real. The moon is coming down. Music got like crazy. And
this is really good music, by the way.
This is amazing music. And we're a scrub.
Anyway, 2 things. First, see the pottery, how it's not the usual pottery.
Right.
It's green. What else is green in these games?
Magic bottles.
Yeah, it's because they're
going use your magic, you
use
big
the thing
dumbass.
That magic, and also the thing with the balloons that I mentioned is because you're gonna be shooting Major Smash.
Right. You know what the difference is? Is like with the balloons.
Dude, it popped.
Yeah, I know. With the balloons, I couldn't use my C-Tart or anything, but with Deku's Grid over here, I can.
Yeah, it's even easier to do it. Shoot.
Anyway, take my snot!
Booger flick! So...
And my potatoes back.
You remember how the thing with the fairies was that it was gonna break the ocarina?
Oh, yeah.
And now it didn't break the ocarina when it fell from much, much higher?
Yeah, totally. Like, that's what I was saying, like, back in the first episode. It's like, I don't think potato ocarinas break that easily.
Yeah, they break because they're pottery.
Well,
they're made of ceramic.
Yeah, but I think they're, like, kind of thick ceramic. I don't think.
Yeah, but it'll break anyway. Especially if it falls from that high.
That's a good point. Anyway, we got the Ocarina of Time back, people. Remember that from the last game? Princess Zelda gave you this instrument. So
now we're gonna learn music!
Suddenly, memories of Princess Zelda come rushing back to you. Oh my god. Remembering my last fling with that one hottie I met once. You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you?
Here, take my most precious possession, dude, that I'm literally never gonna see again.
Like, for real talk for a sec, though, like, they literally just met for, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because at the end of the last game,
yeah, because
like,
of how the timeline works.
Yeah, like this Zelda definitely has no, like,
never
didn't
met
know,
him.
yeah. So, like, well, I guess it's supposed to be kind of like a destined thing, you know, holders of the Triforce or whatever, like, they feel,
Praying
they feel
that
familiar to
be
each
a
other.
safe one. He did, like, I don't know if I should say this is pretty big spoiler.
No, then sip it.
For, like...
Sip it until later.
No, it's for, like, way after the game.
Way after the game? Oh, you mean like another game in the series?
Yeah.
But is it a spoiler for the other game?
Sort of. Not really.
Let's not be spoiling games for people.
Spoilers! Okay, whatever. You can do it with the stick.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were doing it with the stick.
It's just it's weird doing it with the stick.
It's pretty weird doing it with the
buttons.
stick.
Anyway, we remembered the Song of Time. This melody, lingering on the edges of your mind, is a song of memories of Princess Zelda.
Not Zelda's Lullaby.
Yeah. But, you know.
Yeah. This one is more useful.
The Goddess of Time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you. You know, phoning it in here. It's like, play the Song of Time.
You should do this.
I can assure you, though, that there were kids back in the day who were like, well, what do I do now? What are you doing? Get yourself together. Getting that old ocarina back isn't going to help us. Somebody, anybody, Goddess of Time. Goddess of Time. You see, like the game is literally telegraphing what you have to do. And I swear, there are people out there who are still going like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I don't know, man. Like, I just, like the game just went like game over. Like, this is a terrible game.
I lost. The moon fell on me and...
Hey, you know what I just noticed? Is like, remember how I broke those pots?
Yeah, they come back.
They're back. Anyway,
you don't have to break them anymore. Just go. I never understood why she went green for that cutscene.
Well, I don't think it's for the cutscene. It's just, I think, because you're near the Skull Kid.
Yeah.
So, like these cutscenes are not, like, pre-rendered cutscenes, like it was typical back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in real time. So I just think it's because you're near the Skull Kid and she changes color for interactive objects to green. I think that's why that happens. Anyway, so, in one of those, like, don't ask questions and just go with it moments for this game, we got our ocarina back, but for some reason, since we're a scrub, we get this thing instead.
So, like, every transformation gets a different instrument,
anyway,
except the very
let's
last
see.
one.
Let's see if my short-term memory is as bad as I remember.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I got it the first time.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. It helps that it's like a 3-note loop.
Yeah. Anyway, save and return to the dawn of the first day.
I remember when I was first playing. Do it. I remember when I was first playing Ocarina of Time. I think this was the first song that you learned that was technically not a 3-note loop.
Right.
Because it didn't end after the 3-note loop.
Right.
And I was like, oh my god, a song that isn't like a 3-note loop. What is this? And then like 3 years ago, I realized that it was a 3-note loop, and I was like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah, I think it's not that it's not a 3-note loop, but it's that it's a different 3-note loop. Because the way it plays, it does something else, as opposed to some of the other songs in Ocarina of Time. But it's kind of showed the mechanic you were talking about, like I think last episode. About like how going back in time, kind of like you literally repeat everything leading up to this, but
and you lost all your stuff as well. Like,
yes,
all your Deku knots are gone.
Anyway, what happened? Everything has returned to how it was at the first day. The tower's not finished. The moon's.
They're like,
well,
bro, what?
The moon's not where it's supposed to be, but at least it's farther away than it's supposed to be.
Further away, yeah.
Anyway. So yeah. Basically, our instrument is what the Happy Mask salesman had told us we should get back to for him to help us.
She remembers the thing, she goes, gets the thing.
Yeah. And yeah, we're a time traveler. So what's like, this is a small detail, but what's always bothered me about this conversation. So going by the time travel thing, I literally just stepped out of the door from talking to him. Right? It's been like let's say it's been like 20 minutes, and I'm back. And he's like, "Were you able to recover your precious item from that inn?"
It hasn't even been 20 minutes. It's been like literally just went through the door and come back.
Right.
Back. This is why people say, like, the theorists say that this guy he works outside of time. He's like some incarnation of a god or something. Because from his point of view,
oh my god, look at that piano. Where did he pull that out from?
Also this. Literally walked out, walked back in again, and he's like, did you get it? I know you got it.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because, like, this area right here...
3-note loop right there.
So, like, it's interesting that you say that because this area right here is the only area in the game where the clock doesn't run. And this is the only place where the Happy Mask salesman, where you can interact with him. Like he's gonna show up later, like in different cutscenes, but you can't really properly interact with him in the game anywhere but here, where time doesn't run.
And at the moment that he shows up, it's spoilers. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah. No, like this is the only place where time doesn't run, and this is the only place where you can interact with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're finally not a scrub anymore. We're back to, closer to hero of time stature. So anyway, this is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Oh, it will be of very much assistance. It is also, like, a goddamn beautiful song, man. Like,
it is. It is a very beautiful song.
Like, guys, do me a favor. Like, when you're done watching OVERWRITE for today, like, go check out some, like, covers of the Song of Healing on Google.
Check out the orchestral version.
Like, it is like some very beautiful, very impressive,
very beautiful
stuff. Like, highly recommended. Anyway, when you wear the mask, you will transform to the shape you just wear. When you remove it, you will return to normal. So, like, this is part of one of the main game mechanics of Majora's Mask. Is
the main game mechanic
yes.
of Majora's Mask.
Masks that grant you, like, different abilities and powers to allow you to interact with the game.
I think every mask gives you
some kind of ability.
No, there's one mask that doesn't. One mask that doesn't give you any powers or abilities.
I think it's meant to be like a joke mask.
No.
No?
No.
Well, we'll see when we get to it.
I think the hardest mask in the game to get.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, well, it's like we'll see when we get to it.
Great.
Anyway, he fulfilled our promise to us, so please give me that which you promised me. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, about that.
Like, it's been like 2 minutes.
You did get it back. Didn't you?
Well, oh my God! Did you see that?
Yep. That face.
Anyway.
Now he's gonna do the explaining.
So
see, because this entire 3-day loop was about you.
Yeah.
About you getting robbed. About you being your own prison.
Right.
Your own personal reasons for doing what you were doing. Now you're gonna get stuck in the heroic part of it.
Yeah, no, so this is kind of like the call to action. It's like the mass salesman is like, so the before thing was kind of like a prologue. Now we're gonna understand like why it's important that we help him take back Majora's Mask, because like Majora's Mask is as he is explaining, basically what is causing everything that's going wrong in Termina, and that's the fate that awaits us if we don't get it back soon. So yeah, it's an ancient mask with ancient evil power. The ancients like sailed it away, but you know, here we are now, having to deal with it. So yeah, Happy Mass Salesman is like, I'm sure that you are the one that can get it back.
Dark omen brewing. Literally stick your head out the door, and you can see the moon just looming right over town.
Anyway, I just can't get over like his crazy eyes here. It's like he is really, really suffering not being able to like get his Majora's Mask back. And this is just like funny. It's like he's just like, please, I beg you, you must get back Majora's Mask so much.
And we're back to the cutting as well.
Oh well, like yeah, he's always like there's no in between animation. He just cuts through each one. And then there's this like pan here. It's like, you'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. It's almost like, if we want to get metatextual, like it's almost like Miyamoto or Aonuma like literally talking through the Happy Mass Salesman.
Okay, so before we go, it's important that we save, because if not, we're not going to be able to keep going from this.
Oh,
so if you'll remember, in order to save, you need to use the owls.
Yes.
The owl statues.
So this is an interesting little mechanic.
Yes. This was, if I remember correctly, introduced for the American version of this. I don't think it was in the original Japanese version. The only way to save in the Japanese version was the Song of Time.
Right. So
which made you lose everything.
If you didn't notice it earlier, when we did the Song of Time, it asked us if we wanted to save and return to the first day. So, like, that's the only way you can save your progress. But here they added these like owl statues for the North American, for the like Western release. For the Western,
actually, the owl statues were already there.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, because you could use the Song of Soaring to travel between.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about the Song of Soaring.
The only thing they did was the Song of Soaring.
Right. So they were
for
like
this
travel
one.
points.
Yeah, for this one they added the saves. Yeah. That you can save your progress.
So anyway, yeah. And then there's this little warning here that if you reopen this owl file and then reset without saving and add an owl, so you lose the prize you've saved here.
It's a one-time thing.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those things where it's clear that they had to program this after the game was finished, because it was probably like they couldn't mess too much with the way the game saved and loaded like the files without messing up all the code of the game.
Right.
But yeah.
We saved, we quit, and that's the
we
episode.
are saying goodbye for today.
We'll see you next time on Overwrite
for more Majora's Mask. See you guys then.